Okay, here we go. Oh, that's high G, Jesus. Yeah, these are all too big. Yeah, they're too big to be terraformable. They're all chunky. Now entering Hawking's Gap. Oh. Maybe I should buy Hawking some dinner. Jesus. Four stars, all pretty relatively close to each other in the grand scheme of things, especially A, B and C. fence around there. Something over there. Knowledge body, yeah. Continue down this row for the moment. Yeah. Water world, there you are. Oh, we've got more than one water world, that's good to know. Oh, this could be a good system then. Okay, so that's them. Let's go around to B and C. Let's try D first, because that's the furthest away stuff. Okay, let's see what we got. One, 2 and 3, they're all terraformable. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, we have a new winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new winner. This has just jumped straight to the top of my earnings tree. 6 terraformable worlds, 2 of them water worlds. Holy fuck, okay, well, let's go scanning. What's the deal with those? Oh, that's A1 and BC1? No, there's a planet with a... What? Wait. A1 and BC1. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, never mind. So I'm looking for ABC1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3. And then D, 1, 2, 3, I guess. Holy shit. I mean, if you're a PC player watching this, feel free to take note of these systems. If you're a PlayStation player, please don't. That'd be such a dick thing to do. But a PC player, obviously we have separate galaxies, separate sets of cartographic data, so there's a fair to middling chance that this system hasn't been found on PC. And I mean, this is a fucking hell, 14 million, 15 million system. This system, best way to put this system is 5% of an elite status. That's what it is. You get 20 systems like this, you're elite. Done. This is an absolute fucking jackpot. And still haven't found an Earth-like world, but with a system like this, I'm not that bothered. Just trying to get that elite status, and this planet, or this system, very much helps. Probably make a note of all the all the systems that I make on this trip that are worth 10 million plus, I'll probably make a note of them and post them on Elite Explorers or something. Just, you know, if you're going this way, check out these systems on PC. Because you know, if I discover something on console, it doesn't show up on PC. If someone discovers something on PC, it doesn't show up on console. So, why does it say 1 of 1 chats on Restream? Should be both. Let me just refresh the chat there. Should say 2 of 2. 2 of 2. There we go. Right. So I need somehow those closer. Wow, how far is this planet from the other planets in its little system? If, oh yeah, I suppose that's rotating around that. Those two are rotating around each other, and these 4 and that one are rotating around all 3 of these. And that one's rotating around that one. Okay, so I need 2 and 3. Tell me 2's in that general direction as well. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, didn't mean to push that button. I meant to push that button. Well, running nice and cold. Fucking idiot. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can make them. Cool. Wait. 2 and 3 aren't orbiting each other, are they? No. Yes. Yes, they are. Hell yeah. Perfect. And then a quick 30,000 LS jaunt over to the other half of the system to get the other 3 terraformables. Terraformables, yeah. perfectly straight. Close. It's still segmented. bit of a coughing fit there. I had to mute for a while. That second one might be a bit off. The one that I put there. See how it lands on the top.
Surface scan by 50%.
Yeah, I should be right back.
Surface scan complete. Quick shift drive charging.
that the first non-terraformable ice world I've seen. I've seen thousands of them. Down every system's got them, haven't they, surely?
System scan complete.
Icy body, icy body, icy body, icy body, icy body. What's so special about... It's the argon-rich side of things? Oh, I see, because I'm in a different area now, I'm in a different region, Hawkins Gap. Oh, with atmosphere. Okay. Okay, okay, it's because, yeah, I've seen it before, but it's the first one I've seen in this region of space. Right, Terraformable, none of them were they? No, okay. Yeah, I changed region, I'm now in Hawkins Gap rather than in a Orion Spur. Someone's been here. People have been mapping as well. So I'm guessing that one and that one are terraformable. Yeah. We're at a point where we're just looking for the first discovery systems now. I can still make some money out of the system, but yeah, let's move on. More systems than not are unexplored at the moment in this area of space, so you know, if I arrive and it's been explored, I'll do the honk and then just move on. If there's an Earth-like world or a terraformable water world, then I might go give that a scan, but otherwise, move on, make more money. 22 bodies. Gas and rice. I mean, gas and rice. That's gas planets surrounded by rocky or icy worlds. Gas. rice. Rocky. Like, I'll make a few grand just for scanning this, but this is a essentially trash system. The amount of money would increase by it's a tiny amount of money that would increase by a tiny amount if I actually went and scanned all the planet surfaces here. Don't know what discoveries now, though, now that I'm in a different area. Another gas giant there, of course there is. Oh, right. Mostly rocks, though, to be fair, here. Still got another gas giant.
System scan complete. Friendship drive charging.
Not even worth opening the system map. Moving on. What am I doing? Cool. Oh. The ammonia world's worth a look. But doesn't look like much else is. Maybe.
System scan complete.
Ammonia. Which one was ammonia? Number 2? Yeah. Imagine that. A world of cat piss. That's kind of what it would smell like. Just magnified infinitely. An ammonia atmosphere. Oof.
worth as much as a terraformable, but it's not a complete bust either.
An ammonia world. Obviously, due to the ammonia, they can't be terraformed, but they are behind terraformable worlds, water worlds, Earth-like worlds. They are probably the most valuable. Okay, someone's been here under old exploration and they've been in and out. But yeah, like I say, if it was under new exploration, both of the stars would be visible when I arrived. So this is under old exploration. It's mostly shit again. Okay. Another rice system, I think. Jesus, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. There's other stuff. Non-terraformable. Okay. Thanks for letting me know ahead of time. Oh, please don't be anything the other side of the sun. Good. So I'm going to guess the secondary star, the Y-type star, being as dead as a Y-type star is going to just have a bunch of rocks around it as well. Star, so look at the star in there. Oh, look at a ring round that, Jesus. It's impressive. If I ever see one that's like ridiculously big, we'll probably go get a screenshot of it, because those can be pretty cool. The planets with the just enormous rings around them, like crazy big. I thought there was more around you. You and you. Okay, so we've got another gas giant somewhere, complete with a bunch of shit around it. There you are. Whoa. Maybe not.
System scan complete.
little bit of smoke out of it there. Just a little bit. The bag of marshmallows has started to melt. Alright, okay, come on. Planets, please. Good ones. Not system scan complete. As soon as I arrive in and rocky bodies and stuff. And I can't bitch too much. That's second system I found on the stream was amazing. About as good as it could possibly be without having an Earth-like world in it. I mean, the dream, I've found, I mean, you know, out there are a lot of Earth-like worlds with my name on, just before I reset my account. I don't think those go away if you know, start again on the same account. I don't think it removes your discoveries. But the one thing I've never found is twin Earth-like worlds. I really want to find that. They exist. You know, I'm shit 180, well, 177 jumps into my journey, and I already did another 5,000, well 10,000 light year round trip, I suppose. 5 there, 5 back, a little more with the detours. I still haven't found an Earth-like world on this I guess playthrough you could call it. Rocks, ice. Oh, do you know what? Now I understand. I've been into a couple of systems like this where someone's been here before but they haven't done an FSS, and yeah, I see why. Because you can tell that it's just gas and rice. You know, like I say, I did the FSS and I could probably get about 50 grand out of the system. But I mean, I could do that, or I could just use that time to move on to another system and more money. Like I say, I mean, it makes me sound like a fucking megalomaniac, but this really is a money-making mission because I'm trying to get the elite explorer. There's like routes you can take. There's a road to riches and all this kind of stuff, but I understand how exploration works, and I'll just do it my own way. I'm trying to zero in on those terraformables and the Earth-likes, but no luck yet. I mean, not to sound like a dodgy porn novel, but I am deep inside Hawkins Gap right now. 400 or 500 light years into there at least. Someone has indeed been here before, but I don't think they've fully explored. No, they haven't. So, is that going to be open up the FSS, and it's going to be rice? I'm guessing so. The fact that both stars were on my radar immediately tells me that it was a modern explorer, and that also tells me that, yeah, asteroids, rocks, ice, and a gas giant. And that is why they moved on, and is why I'm moving on as well. Like I say, the instant you arrive, you can tell one of three things. Either you are the first person there, you are the first person there under new exploration, or just people have been here before and done both. I say new exploration's been around for like 3 years now, so it's not really new. So this one, no one's been here before. I'm the first person to ever set foot in this system because there's no star on my radar. There is now, actually. Well, I'll say that you can definitely tell if no one's been there before, and after you've honked, or also you can tell if someone's been there with an FSS straight away as well. If there's nothing on your radar, you're the first one there. If there's a star and planets on the radar, someone's been there with an FSS. If, however, you honk and then a second star shows up, that tells you that someone's been here under old exploration. Okay, we've got some kind of mid potential here. Four potentials. And then a bunch of rice, yeah. Not even rice, just ice. Oh, fuck off, you're trying to tell me about goddamn asteroid belts, aren't you? That is too.
System scan complete.
Okay, yeah. No. No. Absolutely not. Okay. Moving on. Oh, there it is. So one thing that I find incredible in this is that not only is that backdrop not just a backdrop, it's a representation of what you can actually see, or you would be able to see from there. But each and every one of those goddamn stars in the sky you can jump to physically. You might have to look around on your galaxy map to find that particular star. Let's see if I can... prove my point. You can't really tell how far out of the way, but every time you locked on, you can see you locked onto one of the actual dots. And you might think that that's just a cosmetic thing that they do, but let's see. Same general direction, but brighter. See if I can find it. Probably not, to be fair, because it could be miles away. Yeah, thanks for that. Shit. You have probably got potential, to be fair. No. It might be actually, because it's taking me there and then it's taking me down again. I picked one that was too far away. So it's definitely a yellowish star. That's the thing, you can also kind of tell the colour. Kinda. The brightness, like... up from that, there's quite a bright star. I've now completely messed up my route by doing this, but whatever. Bright blue star. I think it's you. Hard to tell, to be fair. But like, if I okay, let me do it a different way. To that dot. Which one of them's to? Oh, that's quite the bright star. So let's see if I can figure out that star that's right next to it. No, it's down there. Okay. Bright yellow star. The thing is, I've got to get my perspective, my perception right. There. Bright yellow star. Yeah, I suck at this. The thing is, like I say, a lot of these could be bigger stars but further away. Anyway, I need to get my route. Though, honestly, I'm at a point now where I can just start jumping around these areas. Just keep jumping from F to G and just hang around this neighbourhood, because fuck it, why not? Just keep doing all the local stars. But first I need to scan this system for its trash. Okay. No, okay, how about this way? Oh, it's all going to grab B, is it? Well, certainly looks like it. Okay. You were trying to tell me about goddamn asteroid clusters. Oh no, you've also got a planet. That's nice. Yeah, I know. A little bit of rocky bodies for a minute there.
System scan complete.
Thankful for that. Okay. Sometimes you look at it and you're like, oh, don't have a terraformable world.
Frameshift drive.
And it didn't. What's that? Yo, James. Alright, overly dramatic music, calm down. Jesus. What the fuck was that? Came out of nowhere. I haven't heard that particular piece of music just announce itself as I arrive in the system. Nice. Got some good potential here. Okay. That's 1. That's 6. They're pretty much all going to be in between these lines. Apart from 7. No, 8. Okay. So that's 5. I have to guess 4. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're in an ammonia world. Oh. Okay. Thought I had a water world then. Rocky bodies.
System scan complete.
Oh. 3, 4, 5, 7. Three. Time to roll a joint, I think. That means I might have to go in on some of these. Yeah. Not that much.
Surface scan complete.
3 times now on this journey I've been caught out with that. I fire the probes, I'm confident that I've got 100%, I start to fly onto the next one, and 3 times now I've been starting to travel away and be like, this is taking too long. Go back and it's like 89%. Motherfucker. You need 90% to get 100% because reasons. I get it, actually, because I mean, actually physically getting 100% of the planet within 6 probes would be next to impossible unless they have bigger radiuses. Which I think you can engineer them to actually do that. But I'm proficient enough with them. You know, for the 3 times that I've been caught out that I didn't actually get the correct amount, there's hundreds of times where I got it right. And if it's the last body in a system that I'm scanning, I'll lock on to my system to warp in, but I won't engage the hyperdrive until I hear it, just in case. And that paid off one time because one of those 3 was the last one and I was just about to leave. And I thought, you know what, I better not hit the hyperdrive just in case. And I've got the last 100 right, but you never know. And I was right. I'd fucked it. Oh, maybe not that much. So 3 and 4, 5 and 7. See, like for example, that one I'm not 100% on because I feel like I dropped the one at the bottom too soon. However, it's a 6 probe planet, which means I probably have got it. Yeah. Give the planet a flyby on my way through. So 5, then 7, then move on, and that means this one's about 7.5 million for this system. So that 15 million system I said was 5% of an elite. This is 2.5% of an elite. Roughly. I mean, I'm almost thinking that I'm at the point where I can start heading back now. Like, I haven't got the 200 million that I'm looking for. So, you know, to explain a bit more what I'm doing, 320 million worth of cartographic data is what you need total to hit elite. I'm on a like 120, something like that, 126, which means I need 194 million. I'm relatively confident that I'm approaching 100 million now on this trip. But I could be only on about 80. I could be on 120. Do you know what I mean? It's I've not been adding up as I go along, but there have been a few systems. I mean, there's 50 million between 4 systems. And then there's the other 180 systems that I've been to. There's probably 30 or 40 of those that I've picked up at least 1 million, 2 million from. Shit, 50 of them, easy. Yeah, I've got to be. The thing is, there's no way to know, there's no way to take note of it. I can't see my cartographic data, and so I can't see the value of it. So I've just got to go on averages and what things are roughly worth. And I want to try and make sure that I overestimate. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather get there and it turns out that I've got, like I say, I need 194 million. I'd rather get back and find out that I've got 250 million than find I've got 150 million. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be 50 over than 30 under or something like that. It's just, so I'd rather spend a little more time and be sure. But I'm also at the point where I'm thinking I can probably start meandering my way back to the bubble, because I'm pretty convinced I'm over halfway. So what we're going to do is we're going to do sort of 10 or 15 systems in this local area here, just this little pocket of space that I'm currently in. Just popping around to all the F and G type systems, and then, you know, especially if I do well and I get a few worlds and terraformables out of it, if I make like another 20 or 30 million, then I feel definitely more confident about, let's just start heading back, because it's going to be a long journey back and I'll be picking up a bunch more on the way back, you know. But what I think I'm going to do, actually, I know what I meant to do, and I'll do it now. So from this point, I'll pick another arbitrary point that's maybe only 500 light years from here, but I'll set the route planner to economic, which means that rather than doing 40-45 light year jump range at a time and using a big chunk of fuel, I'll be doing 8 or 10 jump years at a time. I'll be going to I'll be covering a much more systems in that little line there. So, you know, to go 400 light years, instead of it being like 10 jumps, it'll be 40 jumps, but we'll see. I don't know, I might just skip around, like I say, in this area, just try to avoid ones that I've been to, which is a bit more difficult to do in areas of space like this, where it's all the same first name and then just letters and numbers. And the systems actually have proper names like they do in the bubble, then it's a bit easier to be like, oh yeah, I've been there, I haven't been there, I have been there, I haven't been there. I can sort the map by visited and non-visited, but that will then unsort the map from star class, so I don't think I can put both of those filters in at the same time. I'll have a check though. I mean, considering the fact it's brown and white and, like I say, stinks of cat piss, it's quite a pretty world.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Oh, it doesn't hide the orbit lines, does it? I'd like to get the orbit lines off, but also not have the ship in the picture. Can I do that? Can I do that, game, please? don't want... fuck me. Okay. Right. I mean, really, is it going to be in my fucking... Am I actually going to have to go through the fucking settings to turn this off just so that I can... It's going to be like under controls and miscellaneous or something, isn't it? No. Maybe photo mode, camera suite. I know somewhere there's a goddamn way to turn those fucking orbit lines off. And the thing is, you need them, but I just want to take a goddamn picture without that fucking yellow line going straight through the middle of the planet, but... It's just a case of fucking where is that setting? Miscellaneous. Toggle orbit lines. Do you mean, what the fuck, man? Oh, I've got to push a button for it. Oh, fuck. Right. That. Planet there. Yes, just a nice little picture. That's all I want. Fuck me. Okay. So the thing is, like I said, oh shit. Like I say, orbit lines are very useful when it comes to actually exploring the area. Right. Now, okay, I can tell where I've been from that, so I can just head over here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, mama. Oh, fucking. I didn't. Okay, guess I've used my heat sink. I didn't mean to. Thought that looked a bit fucking bright coming into it. Could have been much worse if I'd have literally approached that from the angle where the planet was. I would the second sun was. I would have hit that. I need to stop accidentally using my fucking heat sinks. I'm actually going to restock them now just for that. I've got it set to a quick fire thing. No, not AFML. No, come back. Heat sinks. So what's oh, well, I mean. You do your thing. Need to get away from those two stars because they're gonna be a bit of a pain. Ah, we are quite away from them. Wait for that to finish its refill. Which it's doing. There we go. Ice, rocks, high metal content bonds. Okay, man. Where is it? Where are they? Where are you, you two big... Yeah. You don't need that shit when you arrive, do you know what I mean? It's not necessary. Obviously, like I say, I got off completely lightly. I came in from a good angle. Where? I did see something, but I went looking for the stars. Ah, there you are. ABC2, so everything orbits around everything. Okay. We'll try in between the two lines. No. Okay, we'll go above that line. Fuck, these have got a really shitty orbit all round. Look at the state of those lines. There you are.
System scan complete.
They ain't small either, are they? Quite surprised one of them's actually a candidate, but you know, whatever. Let's go say hello to him. Yeah, thing is that where you land also depends on which, quite literally, which direction you came from. So if I came from a system that was kind of lined up badly, I guess you could say, I could have arrived inside or next to or in the exclusion zone of that first star. In fact, I probably would have come through it at the other side, taking a shit ton of heat, and the computer would have been screaming at me, you know, you're overheating, and I'd have had to, you know, it's difficult to die for that. You'd have to be real. I mean, shit, I don't know. You'd have to get like stuck in a fucking white dwarf or a neutron star cone, facing the wrong way or something as you come in. It'd be, if you're not prepared, if you're not always braced for it, and I am always braced for it because I've had some really bad arrivals. If you're not ready and prepared and always bracing for it, then yeah, you could potentially die from that. But otherwise, you're grand. And I mean, I don't have any of them connected. I've got repair limpets. I don't have any limpets on me, but I do have 4 tons of cargo space that's empty, so I can craft limpets if I need them to repair my hull in any way. And I've got an AFMS in case there's any damage internally, because AFMS doesn't weigh anything randomly. So it didn't affect my jump range, just my power usage, and that's fine. And the thing is like skimming off a star and things like that is something that doesn't take down your shields, thankfully, because if it did, then it would immediately take down my shields. I have absolutely piss poor, tiny little shields on this. If I sneeze too hard, the shields will go down, you know what I mean? They're tiny little 3C biweaves on a fucking large ship. Oh, that was a bad one. That was a bad one, that bottom one then. And it's a 7 prober. We might have to put another one on the bottom. So wait and see. Bottom one, I don't think it's a good impact.
Surface scan by
Yes. Oh yeah, be enough. That's right.
surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, we're doing the overly dramatic music again. Okay, twice on the same stream. Why am I even bothering to fuel scoop, man? I'm using so little fuel. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, it's a fucking rocky ice world, isn't it? God damn it. Yeah, there you are. Well done. Prick. It's one thing that drives me crazy exploring is that so basically what I'm essentially doing is I'm scanning frequencies. You know, I'm picking up sound, essentially sound waves, and that's what I'm scanning for. That's why we're hearing like these different noises as we scan the different types of planet. Which makes me, you know, because of that, surely, the Earth-like worlds are going to be on the frequency scale closest to water worlds, maybe ammonia worlds, but not a rocky ice world. And yet, Earth-like worlds and rocky ice worlds are right next to each other, and ammonia worlds and water worlds are over here. It's just like a big fucking rocky ball of ice shares the same frequency pretty much with Earth-like worlds, and it sucks. I mean, I held up a little tiny little bit of hope that it would actually say Earth-like world then, but no.
System scan complete.
We've got potential here, maybe. Yeah. Nope. 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 Definitely not. Moving on. Right. Nope. Nope. See ya. Oh. Lining up for my next jump. I haven't set it up yet. Okay. So if I don't want to land into a system, maybe I don't land into a system that says star types F9, G3 and M5. It's got 3 stars all next to each other. F4, K9. F5. G9. G9. See, that one's nice and bright and big in the night sky because it's one of the closest systems. And not because there's 2 stars there. You can check that beforehand. You have to be in the galaxy map to do it. So used to fuel scooping, I don't need to at the moment. Let's just get a distance away from the star. So, and that's the other part of this. I generally get myself up to 5 or more times the speed of light, and then I stop. The simple reason being, the star can sometimes get in the way of your FSS. You know, it's a big fucking body, and when you're scanning, sometimes it physically takes up the space that you like it might be in the way of one of the planets you want to scan. The further you get away from it, the less likely it will be actually in the way physically. Rocks and metal, so got a good terraformable chance. Bear with me just one moment. Right, where's the line? More importantly, where's the dark region? Look at that. Like a strip of darkness in space. Crazy.
System scan complete.
See, optical illusion, I can't tell right now. Let me just stop. You see the moon orbiting. I'll be able to tell when I look at the distance. It's 4.01 and 4.56. Okay, so now I can tell. But on that orbit line, other than the distance, no, I can't see the orbit line. Come on, orbit line. There you are. It's hard to tell whether that part of the line is further away and that part's closer, or that part's further away and that part's closer. So this line coming in, it's even with the orbit lines, it's next to impossible to tell without actually looking at the physical distance. But when I'm flying in there, I can't tell if I'm going to be slowed down by the gravity well of this coming in or not. As it happens, I won't, because that is the other side of that planet. But you know, it's a perspective thing. You can't really tell which side you are. And even when I cross the line and bring it down the other side, you still can't really tell. could still be closer. It's like optical illusion. It could be closer but higher, but it's not. It's further away and higher. Obviously, here it's easier to tell that it's clearly further away.
Surface scan complete.
Hadn't reloaded yet. Pushed the button and moved on, nothing happened.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
could it be? Could it be? Have we finally fucking found one? It's going to be a fucking ammonia world, but I think we might have finally found our first Earth-like world back, Gaz. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Please, please, please. No, you're the... We've got non-terraformable water world. Thanks for that. That's the way it went out of its way to tell me it's non-terraformable. Ah! Oh yeah, full system scan coming up. Oh shit. Oh, fucking finally, Jesus Christ. Oh nice, you got the anaconda. Congrats, bud. I'll probably be able to afford it by the time I've done with this trip.
System scan complete.
This looks to be a good system. Okay, so I mean we're going to scan everything because I've always said that if I get a water world, an Earth-like world, we're going to scan everything. Got terraformable, Earth-like world, non-terraformable water world, whatever. So it's like I say, this isn't as valuable as some of the other systems I've been in. We've just got the, but that's, let's see, that's 1.9, that's 3.4, no 3.2, and that's 1.9. But like I say, I've always said we'll if we find an Earth-like world, we'll scan everything, just everything. Oh. Do them in number order too as well. Save myself any confusion. Take a little longer that way, but no. But I might just do a anti-clockwise motion around the system. We've got to get nice and close to the Earth-like world, obviously take some photos. We've got to take photos of the first Earth-like world. I mean, like I say, it's not my first Earth-like world, but it's the first one since I reset my account. You're a 5, okay. So we'll go one round the back, one round the front, one on each side, and that might actually be enough because it's tiny. So the one on the front will take up that much, the one on the back will take up that much. Look at the back. Oh, oh okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying drop one. There. That should hit the bottom, but also more towards the back of the bottom, getting me some coverage there. Oh no! Oh, the efficiency is 6 probes. Fuck me, I misread. Christ. I thought it said efficiency of 5. I really misread that. I'm like, how do you do it with 5? That's weird. I mean, I'm definitely going to get 1% off of that, so.
Service scan complete.
Okay, 2 and 2A. Guess they are the next closest. Makes sense. So, reason for doing the moon first. It will be quicker to travel from the moon to the planet than it will be to travel from the planet to the moon. Not by much, but enough. Obviously this is a smaller planet, it has less of a gravitational pull, less of a gravity well around it. So it'll impact my speed less than the other planet will, and I've got to go from one to the other. So you go, you're still 6, interesting. I think the middle one's going to be 7. Or the one this is orbiting, will be 7 there. So it's fairly easy to get out the gravity well of that
Service scan complete.
one I just left. But when I go to leave this one, it'll be slower. But it'll also be going at full throttle and heading to another planet further away rather than being stuck in this gravitational pull trying to get to the moon nearby. Oh, that's a 6 as well, interesting. Two, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay.
Service scan complete.
Problem is I won't feel home till I'm back in my cutter. That's going to take some time. Excuse me, I do apologise. Sorry, stream. If I'm sat forward, I can easily grab the mic and just mute it when I'm about to cough, but when I'm sat back, stretching my legs, I can't get to the mic in time. Shit, I was in that bottom one in the wrong place.
Surface scan by 50%.
Ooh, that back one's not great. But the side ones will fix that. Yeah.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, 1, 2 and 3 are done. 4. We're going to say 4 to last because we're going to be taking photos of that. So 5, 6 and 7. 4th rock from the sun. Okay. The intergalactic spin-off of 3rd rock from the sun. Yeah, that's it. Buying the ship is one thing. Making it actually viable, a completely different and much more expensive proposition. Like, doesn't the power plant alone cost nearly as much as the ship? Don't you need like an 8 or do you need a 7 on that? You might need a 7. No, because I have a 7 on my crate. You must have a 8 power plant on that. Oof. I mean, that's over 100 million in it for a 8A power plant. Then, oh god, I know where the real money goes. It's the hull. Oh, it's the hull. Those things can get really expensive. Hundreds of millions. I think it's like 125 million to put like one of the higher level hulls on my crate. Yeah, and you've got a 7 or an 8 distributor. You're gonna need some big fucking shields. You can probably get away with bi-weaves over an A for now. Frame shift drive, that's pretty fucking big if I remember rightly. That's like a 6 or a 7. And that's just for like a reinforced one, innit? That's not for like a prismatic or a reflective one, deep plated. Those things are probably $500 million. I normally go with military grade. Military grade on the crate was 48 million, something like that. Absurdly expensive. Five, 6, 7, then 4. But first,
Surface scan complete.
oh, Wait. Why is that reflection off to the side on the planet's head on? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I think your core internals, other than the hull, I think your power plant's going to be the biggest price tag. That's like, this is why I'm doing this first. This is why I'm trying to raise enough money to hit elite on this trip, so that 132 million hull will be like 110 million, 115 million, something like that. Yeah, something that cost 100 million will cost me 85, so 85 million for every 100. So I should do it. I mean, like I say, I was talking about this earlier, I think I'm well over 100 million so far, and I've still got, like, you know, a 200 jump journey back. But that's why I'm just kind of mapping this little area of space that I'm in, just to bolster those funds a bit, and before I start heading back, just so I'm sure. I want to be certain. I want to be certain that when I turn it in, it goes, congratulations, you are an elite explorer. Here's your 200 million, or whatever it should be. You missed it earlier, Backgas. The first system I landed in on the stream, 6 terraformable worlds, and 2 of them were water worlds. It was like a 15 million unit system. Hella good shit. And because I forgot to put them on, we can have a little demonstration of what it's like trying to fly without orbit lines. It's much easier to know exactly where the planet, that's a planet and not one of the background stars, if you can see the orbit lines. I've genuinely added a toggle for these for photo taking. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 5. We're about to do 6. Was there 8? Or was there 7? There were 8 bodies, so I think it's 7 in numbers because one of them had a moon. Helps to put myself back into Discovery. I'll take a picture of this world as well. It's quite the cool system. Quite the variety of planets to look at. Seven out. Okay, there were 9 bodies. Oh no.
Surface scan complete.
Then you got to figure out the rebuy, you know, because the sheer volume of upgrades you got to put on the thing, that rebuy gets pretty tasty pretty quickly. The rebuy on this is probably not a lot, to be fair. That's still 4 million. Okay, so the moon is on the opposite side of the planet. Like these two bodies here are worth pretty much nothing to me, but like I say, you get an Earth like you do a full system scan, or I do anyway. Also earlier when I said about doing the moon before the planet, that was more when they're kind of the same distance from each other. I'll have to deal with the gravitational pull here because we're going to be... That's better than going there and then coming back kind of thing, even though I think I have to come back anyway to go to number 4. Yeah, well and truly stuck in the gravity well at the moment. Oh, also didn't have my throttle all the way forward. Had to do it too. So yeah, the plan is same as you to get a Anaconda, but I'm going to be initially at least outfitting it for mining and do a couple of mining sessions. Because with the cargo space in there, I think it's considerably bigger than the crate, isn't it? It's okay. I don't know, 200, 300, 400, something like that. I can't remember. More than 180, that's for sure. Oh, stick with the way you used to doing it. Start from the bottom. Stop.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, just double check that we have scanned everything else in the system. You have mapped this planet, 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 and this planet. Cool.
That's my world, here we come.
Like I say, this system all told is probably worth about 5.5, maybe push 6 million. So it's by no way the most valuable system I've jumped into, but the first Earth-like. So, yeah, we're happy with that. Makes me smile.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Oh, cool, I could do it in camera mode. Excellent. Cool. Right. Next system. Yeah, you've got 5 stars. You can get fucked. 4 stars. There we go. 1 star, rather. 4 stars. Oh, there's some bright ones nearby.
Frameshift drive charging.
get nothing for them. Sometimes they're like half of your signals. It's like that, is it? Okay. Oof. Gas and rice.
System scan complete.
Not even worth looking.
Frameshift drive charging.
The fuel scoop barely got time to open before it was like, yeah, complete. That's done. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, no. Gas and rice. Gas and rice is worthless. I'm looking for systems that make me millions, not thousands. Do you know what I mean? So we're just going to hop skip around this area for like maybe the next hour or so, then I'm going to take a break. Probably play some games with my buddies tonight, and then tomorrow we'll start the journey back. And then it should round out about sort of 5-day round trip, which is like day 3 of this. Ooh, it's a big system. Binary system as well, so. Oh, wait, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Why is there another star? Why is there another star? It only listed 1 star for this system. Because of that. Okay, Jesus, one of them with a ring. You don't see that very often. Because of you. So there could be some good stuff there. But beyond that. Ooh. Oh my god. Gas giants galore. I'm smelling it now. No gas giants. Icy bodies. Rocky bodies. Yeah. No. Might be 30 bodies, but there's just nothing worth scanning here. Let's bring it up a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Just keep randomly picking F and G stars in the local neighbourhood. Kind of sticking mostly to G because that's what Earth is. And that's what Sol is, rather. Pretty sure. I was used to get it confused because Earth is an M-class world, but the star is a G-class star. And I used to think that Sol was an M-class star. It's not. The sun, our sun, Sol, actually emits green light, but it also emits white light, and so much of it that you can't see the green light. But if you looked at it through a kind of lens that were to filter out white light, the sun would appear kind of green. But there's so much white light that it's just completely kind of bleaches out the green to our eyes, and then obviously the atmosphere and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I see you. This could be a good system. There's a bit of rice, but 4 and 7. So I'm guessing 2 and 3 are going to be. Does it say there if it's terraformable? No. I can maybe find that out in the system map. So I'm guessing 1 and 3. You're going to be 3. Number 1, that'd be you. And then everything else is ice. So it makes sense. High metal content, water world, another high metal content, and then rocks and ice for the rest of the system. So those first 3 planets, those are the 3 we're going to be mostly looking at. Survey says terraforming, not terraforming, 1 and 2. Okay. And that makes this a 5 million system just with those 2 planets, specifically because one of them's a water world as terraformable, which is the second most valuable thing you can scan, and it's only literally like $2,000 or $3,000 behind an Earth-like world. Terraformable water worlds is a very, very close second to Earth-like worlds. Then it's terraformable metal worlds. Then it's non-terraformable water worlds. Then it's terraformable rocky bodies, which you do occasionally find. Those have the biggest disparity between non-terraformable and terraformable. For example, a high metal content world will be roughly 160,000 if it's not terraformable, but it will be 1.6 million or close to 1.9 million if it is terraformable, which is quite a significant increase. However, a rocky body, if it's not terraformable and you scan it, if you do everything with it, it's worth $4,000. If it is terraformable, it's worth 1.5 million. You don't see many of those. Ammonia worlds are like 1.3, 1.4, something like that. But then everything beyond that, it's some things are worth sort of like 50, 60,000, and then there's a lot of stuff that's just worth like 3 or 4 grand. So those systems that I dismiss as gas and rice, as I say, rocks and ice, it's because even if it's like a 50 body system, I'm still going to get maybe 100 grand for the whole thing, because I'm not going to be going around scanning the surfaces of all the icy bodies, for example. So it's just going to be an FSS, and yeah, that would earn me just nothing. in comparison to what I could earn from like a system like this. You know, scan 2 bodies, get 5 million, and only have to scan like 8 or 9 bodies in the whole system, which we like.
Server scan complete.
We like it a lot. Hang on, I just need to look at my PlayStation messages a moment, and for the sake of privacy of the people's messages and read, I'm just going to be right back. I will be less than a minute, less than 10 seconds probably. Okay, sorry about that. Trying to find out if there's any more details on the playlist tonight. I think there will be one, but no one said anything yet. Well, that's quite a rich blue. That looks more like an Earth-like world than the Earth-like world I went to, doesn't it? Isn't that land on there?
Server scan by 50%. Server scan complete.
Oh, maybe not. I thought like these darker areas there looked more like land, and it could be under a thick cloud. I don't know. Pretty planet though. Yeah, we haven't gone to an F for a while. What have we got here?
Frameshift drive charging.
Slow down, it says. I'm like, bitch, I'm leaving the system. I ain't slowing down for anyone. Now I'll slow down.
System scan complete.
Fucking make me jump with that music, and then also with the big red warning of you in the wrong cockpit mode, which is fair enough, but still. It's like a big resounding crescendo at the same time as a big red warning. I'm like, oh fuck, what's happening? Oh, nothing's happening. yet. Which is going to be, guess what? Behind me. Hang on, I didn't look at that. Yeah, that's why I didn't go there. Okay. What about you? No. What about you? Yeah. Well, it's time to move on. So yeah, just like a little meander in this area, just try and map a bunch of F and G stars in a little local area, and then like I say, from tomorrow's stream on we'll start heading back. I'm not at the target now, but I will be by the time I get back, kind of thing. But this is just like a little session of making sure. Oh, thanks for that. Okay. Let's go away from the star. Where the fuck is that behind me? Oh my god, back off. Alright, yeah, let's do it this way. I know what I was going to do. Seems right, but it doesn't seem like it's taking me to the stars it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. Alright, 13 jumps. Oh, we're heading towards the star, are we? Kinda.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ready. Okay, so now I've got more chance of landing in a multiple star system, but no, we'll see. 'Beer might help my fucking hell, high metal content world. But I've got a funny feeling they're all rocky bodies actually. We shall see. Oh, okay, high metal content world, give you that. Maybe multiple of. Alright, excellent. Gas giant. And all his little buddies.
System scan complete.
Well, there's at least one terraform. Five. That one, but not that one. Really hot. 0.4G. Really hot. Earth mass is 4. Okay. Earth mass is 0.1. Earth mass is 2. 4A. What the fuck? And 5. It's very confusing. Oh, I might as well do 4 as well, but. Beautiful. I wondered why Terraformable was showing up as a new discovery. Obviously I'm in a new region, so it's a whole new set of discoveries, but it's because it was a terraformable rocky body. And that's the one that if it wasn't terraformable would be worth $4,000, but because it is terraformable it's worth like 1.5 million. This is like a 3.5 million system essentially. It's not like a big win, but it's a win. Just bemused by these two planets. I'm only near the planet and its moon that I'm heading towards. The fact that it's the really light moon that's terraformable. low G, tiny mass. Wait. What was that thing behind me? Okay, it was saying I was getting closer to it when I clearly wasn't. That's the terraformable one. I'd gone past it, but it was still showing me as getting closer to it. That's what was throwing me.
Surface scan complete.
Excuse me. Motherfucker. 88% piece of shit. There we go, okay.
Surface scan complete.
Won't need a seventh. Messed one of them up.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
I've got a route plan, haven't I, at the moment? Yeah, a little one.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's on my way.
Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm assuming that body's really close, yeah. Someone's been here before, but they haven't scanned with the FSS. So, let's... How far's that at the start? Oof. Oof. Alright, let's see what the FSS scanner has to say. Box. Yeah, I'm with the other guy. There's a couple of high metal content worlds, but they're right on the rocky body edge of things. In the same way that, you know, you can think you're about to get an Earth-like world and you actually get a icy body. Or Holy fuck. 50 bodies, 1 star. That's a lot for 1 star. You normally see these sort of numbers with a binary or tertiary system, something like that. Holy fuck, I've already discovered 3 planets around the primary star. Shit. Oh, fuck it, just on the numbers. 50 times a few grand. This is mostly gas and ice, gas and rice, but there's a couple of potentials in here. With the sheer volume of planets here, I'm thinking, oh, there we go, asteroids, yeah, get fucked. Rocky bodies and gas giants now.
System scan complete.
Is there anything worth actually looking at? But it's quite the system. Alright, one more, then I'm going to call it for now. It's been a pretty lucrative session. One more. Might actually scan something.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that looks really bright. Maybe more than one star bright. Just really fucking bright.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Oof. That to be fucking pretty special for me to go over there. Well, let's see what's around B first then. Well, what kind of star are you? Oh, you're a G. Oh, there's a gas giant around here, isn't there? No? There's a world, 300 and some odd thousand. Oh, that's away, lovely. There was only one more world, but if that world is terraformable, then yeah, we will head over there. But if it isn't, we're not going over there. If it's terraformable and some other worlds over there are also terraformable, then hell yeah, it's definitely worth it. But Jesus. And you're just surrounded by rocks, I'm guessing. 7 of them. E. G. Yeah. F. D. C. B. A.
System scan complete.
It's gonna have to be real good. Yeah, okay, that's a 7 million. Let's see our interest. How long would it take to get there at the speed of light? 3 days ish. About 3 days. If I was going the speed of light, it would take me 3 days to get there. If I'm going 10 times the speed of light, eight and a half hours. I'm still accelerating. Well, the one more I landed in, it was like system scan complete. I'm like, I want one more where I actually scan the system, and of course the game's like, oh, are you hungry and you'd like to go? How about we find you nice 7.5 million subsystem 300,000 LS away, and that's what they've done. So, I mean, I've got 10 minutes, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go make my fuel. Oh, I see. I'm a little bit closer. Yeah. But if you're not willing to travel the 350,000 or whatever it is LS for 3 terraformable worlds, one of them a water world, then can you really call yourself an explorer? I don't think you can. There have been plenty of times where I've looked and said fuck that, because there's been like one planet and it wasn't terraformable, or one terraformable but a lower value one. But a water world on Earth, like they get the distance, especially if they're terraformable. Well, obviously Earth likes are by default terraformed, but water worlds. Obviously the one I'm heading to right now isn't the water world, but there is a water world there. There's 1, 2 and 3, I believe. Just double check that whilst we're winging our way over there. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 4 onwards. They're not terraformable, so we're going to leave those. I mean, you know, I can get 1, 2, 3. I could get like an extra maybe 500,000 at most if I did that. How far are we from the primary? Oh yeah, we're like halfway. In fact, literally that A just overtook, like B just overtook A. Yeah. In fact, we're starting to decelerate. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, it's also one of the best explorers in the game, buddy. Anaconda is the quintessential all-purpose large ship. It's fantastic at combat, it's fantastic at exploring. It's one of the higher jump ranges once you really go into it. It's fantastic for mining, it's fantastic for trading. It's a great all-round ship, you know, it's the best big ship you can get without doing a grind. You know, a Federation or Imperial grind. Obviously the Cutter and the Federal Corvette are going to outperform it in most things. But that said, you know, especially if you're playing, you know, PvE, then your Anaconda's going to be able to take down a Federal corvette, but obviously if you were in a Federal corvette, it wouldn't stand a chance. None of them would. They wouldn't be able to really do much against you. I think I will do that. I think I'll do the Empire grind and just get myself a cutter. I'll probably use the Anaconda to do it. Yeah. Did I turn the orbit lights off? I did. Slow motherfucker. Why doesn't it have an orbit line then? Yeah, why doesn't that have an orbit line? Does that have a moon? No, but 2 and 3 are orbiting each other. Oh, okay, cool. Makes my job quicker and easier. So what? These two are, oh my god, these two are orbiting each other, but in a stationary position. They're not orbiting the sun. Apparently not. Right, we'll scan these 3 and then I'm going to call it for tonight. And then tomorrow we will start making our way back to the bubble to start turning this data. Like I say, I'm not at my target yet, I don't think, but with the probably 200 jumps it'll take to get back, we'll plot that in tonight actually before I go, and see how many jumps it is. We'll see if we can keep it to F and G. Not likely, but we can try. Actually, let's have a...
Surface scan by 50%.
No, I should get that. Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure, 'cause sometimes the ones that require 7 are just big enough that Don't always get them with the 6 probes. I don't really go with distance from planet, I go with size of planet on reticule kind of thing. Try to have it so that the yellow 3/4 circle I got is inside, and the little yellow line at the bottom, kind of the edge of it lines up with the edge of the planet type deal. Slow down. So inside, and then that yellow line with the edge of the planet, and that should get me top, no, back, top, front, bottom, right side, left side. That should be pretty perfect actually.
Surface scan by 50%.
Confident on that one.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, we'll scan this and then map in our route home.
Reminding myself to take the efficiency tag, the economic route thing off, or else it'll not be able to do it. Christ. Going back economically, Jesus. That'd be hundreds and hundreds of jumps, and I have to do it 1,000 lighters at a time. Yeah, no, we'll do fastest route, but try and stick to F and G again. What's my stuff at Sirius? We'll probably go there, though. We're going to check my engineer invitations and shit and see if there's anyone who's like, oh yeah, get invited by so and so. I don't think there. I mean, there's a couple for Colonia Council, but you know, I'm not about to go there. I mean, I haven't done anything with it yet, but I've already got friendly with Euribia for, is it Liz Ryder? I've got friendly with all the places I need to by, and this is a good way to do it. If you're ever trying to unlock engineers by, you know, get an invitation from the party of Euro is one for the Dweller, or get an invitation with Euribia, or get an invitation from Sirius, go do some exploration, turn in a page, just one page will probably be enough to get that allied status up and get you the invite, and if it doesn't, do another page. So finish your scanning.
Surface scan complete.
Right. Combat bonds. Sensor fragments. Latvian brandy. Omnium. Not osmium. Expert. Dangerous. Euribia. I mean, I've got to go there and do the invite, but I've got friendly with them. Same with him. I've got friendly with them. Colonia Council. Friendly with the Alliance. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can find what system is like their head. Alliance. Requires permit, so gateway. Huh. Been there a few times, didn't realise it was so Hebo, yeah. What else we got around here? Let's Jesus, stop fucking doing that. Right. Doris. There's a system called Doris. Lave, is that around here somewhere? It should be. I mean, Sobek. Alliance. Right. So we're going to push it, we're going to remove a star type and see if it plots the route, and then we're going to remove another star type and see and if we can get it down to just F and G. Perfect. The reason we're going to Sobek is because one of my favourite franchises on PlayStation is Horizon Zero Dawn, and Aloy is a reincarnation kind of Elizabeth Sobek. Alright. You might not be able to hear it on stream. I'm listening to the sound of it rooting. It's getting higher and higher. It's not showing it, doing a percentage now, but it is actually rooting at the moment. We're almost there. Yeah, okay. Now try it without K. Good luck. Fuck yeah. It's going to be a lot of jumps. 203. Okay, okay. I can dig. I can dig. So we unlock you. We get out the way of the planets that are moving around me. My understanding is that planets continue on their movement around the galaxy whether you're logged in or not. So having your planet, yeah, chances of anything happening are slim to non-existent, but it'd be just your luck. You log in and it's just like, you're currently in an exclusion zone of a place you're not supposed to be. So we do that, and then we're ready tomorrow. thanks for watching. Always a pleasure. Yeah, it was one of, well, yeah. Actually, I played Frontier Elite 2, so yeah, there were like 3 or 4 start places in Frontier. All right, buddy. Have a good one.